Hello, this is Fiery Zenith, and we're going to be doing a Let's Play of Morrowind. So let us begin.
They have taken you from the Imperial city's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
We shall call ourselves... Brian. No. Yeah, there you go.
I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Hang on. The voices are a bit low.
Quiet. Here comes the car.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Very odd-looking man. Never mind. Yeah, so this isn't a like vanilla Morrowind. I've modded it quite extensively using the Morrowind Overhaul 3.0, which took 2 attempts to get working properly. First time it wouldn't even load up, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now this is...
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
I need to get so confrontational, Jesus. Yes. So here we are, Morrowind. Now this is considerably different to the vanilla version, which looks nowhere near as pretty as this does. I thought I'd do the modded version just because it's got updated visuals and stuff. So, yeah. Might take a performance hit a little bit, as it's a bit more taxing than Oblivion.
Records don't show from where.
So, now we get to pick our race. And I think we're gonna be an Imperial. Although, not this guy. What's up with his ears? Okay, we're doing that one. Got a side-on view. That'll do. That'll do. I think we're gonna be...
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yeah, so I've got a few plans for this character. He hasn't got an exactly Imperial name. But, you know, he might be from the like far outer edges of the Empire. You never know. Cozy place. Now we're going to try and do like a roleplay of this, so I won't do anything that he wouldn't do, sort of thing. I'll try not to metagame too much.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
It's very gracious of you. So we can either answer his questions, which generates a class depending on how you answer them, or we can give him the info and pick from class list, or we can fill out it ourselves. Now, I think I'm just going to give him the info, because I'm used to that from Oblivion. And we could be an acrobat, an agent, archer, an assassin, a barbarian, bard, maybe not a bard, could be a knight, some bone mold armor there, pretty cool. Fucking pilgrim. Nightblade. Now that sounds like a cool class to be. But I think we're just gonna go for a spell sword. It's one of my favourite classes to play as.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Ah, yes, the old star signs. So, we're gonna be a this type of character he is a fighter slash mage. So, gonna be relying on like buffing spells and damaging spells quite a bit. Maybe some healing as well. But I think we're gonna go for either the warrior, tower, which is extremely useful. Shadow is not really the sort of thing I'll go for. Now speed is just a flat out boost to your the rate you move, and any skills that come under the speed attribute, which is usually light armor and stuff like that. But I think we're going to go for medium or heavy. Medium mostly. So I think we'll go with... if we want something interesting, I'm going to go with the tower. It'll be an adventuring sort, so it'd be useful.
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Right, so our name is O'Brien. We are an Imperial. A spell sword, and we were born under the sign of the tower. Now, our major skills are block restoration, long blade, destruction and alteration. Armor is in our minor skills, so it's probably a good idea. And we shall confirm this. Okay.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Not yet. For release by Emperor, you will accept him the 7th degree to the district of Ardenfell in the province of Morrowind. Signed as Circusius Argala, agent of the Cyrodil Imperial Consensus and Excise, 16th of the last seed, 3rd era, 427. Now the last seed is August, I think, if I remember from the Elder Scrolls dates. So yeah, later in the year, sort of thing. Now, we could cheese this completely, because I know I could probably steal this. There's a way of stealing it without getting caught and fined for it, because these guys will give you one chance. But we're not going to do that, because that's metagaming.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Sellsword.
Very well. Now, what I also used to do was steal everything in here, because they will not do a bloody thing. We're just going to steal maybe... it's very up-to-date cover there. Jesus, didn't know they did that. Never mind. Now we could steal this Mars Day, which fortifies strength and drains willpower. But draining willpower is not something we want to do as a spell sword. As many of us how fast your magicka regenerates depends on your willpower. We are, however, going to take this worn iron dagger. And this note. Hurska, don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scab's claw by morning. Gantiel. Now that's an Imperial name, and I'm pretty sure that's a Nordic name. Sounds pretty Nordic. And I believe, from what I can remember, yes, here's Gantiel Duar. Yes. It's some shady business, no doubt. Silver candlestick. Brief history of the Empire. I could take those. But we can look for them at a later date. There's also a lockpick here. Also invaluable. Some flint, which is very good. I will be taking that. Some bread. This helps regenerate fatigue. We'll take this. Believe it or not, this is crouching. I believe the crouching was a bit better than this in the vanilla, but never mind. It is a mod. In fact, it's not just one mod, it's hundreds of mods. I get 31 gold. And we'll pocket that. Come in handy. That was a cat. Didn't even see any cats in this game, but okay. Well, apart from the Khajiit, obviously. So we can find an engraved ring of healing. Now we're going to keep this on our person. Until the apparent time when it's time to part ways with it. Which will be coming soon. So, Sellus Gravius.
Your papers, please.
Very well, here's your identification papers. Yes, to Morrowind. Morrowind, I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison or shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from the Emperor, Bravil Septim VII himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are free. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. My duties? This package came with news of your arrival. You are to take it to Chaos Crusades, in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club, and ask for Chaos Crusades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you, and a dispersal to your name. I've got another 87 gold. I've got the required stuff for the quest. Well, thank you. And I'll be on my way, I guess. Now, I wouldn't try and steal anything from here, because he's pretty vigilant, I have to say. I can check our journal. We want us to go to the town of Balmora in Vardenfell district, and report to a man named Chaos Crusades. To find out where he lives. You should ask him around the corner. What the hell is that racket? It's bloody noisy. Now, Brand was... we're gonna say he's from the fringes of the Empire. Up north, near Skyrim. Within the borders of Skyrim. Yes, that'll be... seems like a fitting place. And he was not a soldier until his later life. He was a farmer, yeah. But his farm was raided by marauders and bandits alike, and he took up the sword and even a little bit of spell casting, and paid his way through combat and mercenary work. What's this got? Imperial Legion. We have a... could join the Imperial Legion. Death's Head Legion at Fort Darius, West Gash, near the village of Ganis. If you're interested, you'll have to find the General Darius there. You'll find General Darius there. Okay. Now this is quite something. In the original game, skies in most Elder Scrolls games are probably the best looking piece of scenery. Apart from maybe Skyrim. Skyrim's a very pretty game, especially when you've modded it with various mods. But yeah,
Think it'll
it's
rain?
quite nice. Well, what do you think? Jesus. In the original game, you couldn't see that. Now that is a ancestral tomb, a Dark Elf ancestral tomb, and we may pay a visit there if we hear some rumours, as otherwise our character doesn't know about it. But let's ask a few questions to people around town. You, Fargoth. I am indeed the one that dropped off that boat. I took your ring. Why do I picked up a ring from that barrel? A ring? I swear one of the gods has it. Last week, before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual, an engraved healing ring. Ah, coincidental, I think. Yes, I found it. Here, take it. You found it? Amazing! Thank you, thank you. You're my favourite friend. Oh, it's a bit soon to be saying no. Jesus, okay. I already gave you a ring. Well, then again, it's pretty special when you give someone a ring, usually, isn't it? Okay. My friend Aaron, there's a trade house there. Okay.
This is a
So now
wondrous
he
encounter.
really
Well,
likes me, as is evident from what he just said. A wondrous encounter. The first time I've heard that said about me.
Speak freely, friend.
I will. Yes, quite the pretty place now. I mean, the water in the original Morrowind was, it was all right. It was possibly the best looking part of the game. The water, the best animated, but now it's brilliant. I mean, look at that. And you just want to swim in it. I don't, however. Right, where they going here? This is Arrow's Trade House. Now, I got completely confused the first time I played this. I thought this was the entrance, and it was locked, and I was like, what? What? And then it said back door, and I was like, this is confusing. And surely this is the back door, but no. This is the front door. Sounds like some bustling up there.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Very warm and welcoming. Silver staff.
What is
However,
this
I'm not
regarding
trained in
Cyrodil?
blunt two-hand weapons.
I could kill that Gwar. Those boots are ruined.
So what's your background? Commoner, eh? Have you heard any rumours lately? Right, this is one of the add-ons. This is the Blood Moon add-on. And we'll probably go there a bit later on when we've leveled up and our character's a bit more decked out in what suits a adventurer. Silver short sword, some arrows, Lives of the Saints. Now, I believe this is either the Imperial Saints or the Saints of the Dunmer. But, or is that later in the era? No, that could be later in the era, so it's probably the Imperial ones. So this is Arrow, and this is Arrow's Trade House. So I take it you can sell us stuff. Publican and proprietor. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. You're a new face here. If you want to buy from me, you have to barter. If you want a little advice, free to new customers. Just ask. Would you like to hear about popular potions or our most popular scrolls? Well, first of all, I think we're just going to do some bartering. Now, he's got a selection of items here. Now, these icons for the different these icons for the different potions and stuff, they're a bit different, I have to say. It's just so it's easier to recognise, because before they were pretty much all the same colour, or the same design on their icons. But now they're a bit different, which is handy. Now, we've got 118 gold, which could be better, I suppose. We could buy ourselves a sword, maybe? Buy ourselves some armor. But currently we have barely anything to go on. So, I think a sword will do. Sword will do for now. We'll probably go for either... I claim. I'm a bit skint at the moment, so I think we're going to go for a saber. Saber sounds cool. I'll get it for 21 because he likes us, and I believe we can sell him the dagger, but get the cost down by 1. But yeah, now we got a blade. So, popular potions. Cure common disease. Ah, yes. Cure common disease is probably good. Poison. Yeah, poison in most games, apart from higher level areas, cure poison isn't too much of a problem, as poisons tend to wear off pretty quickly. Strength, endurance, speed, or agility. Yeah, we up. That is sure is it helpful. They took away. I don't know. I think they changed the amount of like fortifies and all that with the like disappearance of certain attributes and stuff in the later games. Yeah, short burst of power during a fight, grief. Yeah, so the basic spirits that are available to here in Morrowind, grief, shine, Flynn, Marsday, and Sujamma. They are like quick buffs to you in combat. That's pretty useful. Use of some spells. I believe we've got Fireball, Shield, a healing spell. Let's check. Yeah, we've got Beggar's Nose, which is the power that we got from the star sign. Firebite, Earth Heal, Shield, and Water Walking. Right, that should get us by for a while. And I think we can check. The rest of the people are upstairs.
These Dunmer are useless.
Didn't even understand what he said.
Speak up.
A Nord, huh? Are you by chance Huraskar? A friend? Oh, recovers in gold. What do you mean? What about playing 9 horses? I lost a bit. No, 9 horses I take as a gambling game, as he has lost money during it. So yeah. Fetch a farm. Ah, we've met Fargoth. Interesting. It's gone last week, so I was shaken. False signs. No, this is a bit. This guy seems like a bit of a. Okay, he's a bit of an asshole. So I don't know. Yep. Now, would O'Brien be up for this? I don't think he will. Fargoth has been reasonably good to him, so I think we'll turn this down. And he seems to be taking that pretty well, so that's fine. There's some various characters in it. Hello. Rafflod the Braggart. Background. Do a little this and a little that. Ah, very vague. Very vague. Some latest rumours. To visit house of license around. Right, okay. This does sound like it's probably a club of an adult nature. Secret. That's not really a secret. That's pretty well known. Okay. Well, thank you. Goodbye. Keeps doing that. But Tantrum and Ali. What's your background? Ah, so he's a bard. Got any rumours? Is Miss Precious Vitellius, an Imperial. Isn't well liked around here. Okay. Merchant trace who really get better prices. Well, that's not a secret either. What are these people's opinions of secrets around here? Jesus. It's common sense.
Speak freely, friend.
I saw you on the boat, didn't I? Never mind. Similar looking guy. Okay. So laser. Let's have a look at this guy. He's a battle mage. So this guy is a magic user and a fighter. Similar to me. With some distinct differences. Had any rumours lately? Fool or some lost mentors. Now, Mentor's Ring. I know where this is. And a tomb along the bitter coast. Now, we are on the bitter coast, and I take it that our character knows this. He must know this. He's been talking to people. I take it it's not just these like short quips and one-liners, just like continuing conversation. As that's not how conversation usually works. If people did this all the time, you know, it'd be pretty boring. So, yeah, so he must have found out that he was on the Bitter Coast region of Ardenfell. So I think we'll pay this tomb a visit. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Albecius. We didn't talk to the bard. Hello. I'm a scout. Oh, we're supposed to be going to Balmora. Balmora is the district seat of the House Halil, the largest settlement of Ardenfell after Vivek City. Good roads lead north from here from June. Okay. Okay, so we've got two options. We could either follow the directions to Balmora and follow the roads, or we could use the Silk Strider transport. Now, Silk Strider usually costs some gold, whereas walking really doesn't cost much at all. Barely anything about it. Although it has the added danger of, like, you know, bandits and various creatures along the way. She offers training. Okay. Services? Hmm? Oh, okay. Damn it. Well, you aren't wrong. This is,
Talk is free. What do you want?
it's not the most dingy of places, but it could be better. As O'Brien lived on the outskirts of the Empire, he wasn't used to hugely, you know, opulent places anyway. It was all pretty dingy out there on the outskirts.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Cyrodil?
Cyrodil? Oh, I guess he means Cyrodil, you know, by a person who, people who dwell in Cyrodil. Cyrodil is the seat of the Imperial Empire, so, which has expanded out into Morrowind. But we have our sword. Now, to Balmora. Balmora is the shit. There, blah blah blah. Your brothers lead north from here to Balmora. Passing through full Very well. And we've got signposts here. So Balmora goes this way. Okay. Siadnines lies behind. Heliad, Vivek, Gnarmok, and Halaoad. Now, these Dark Elf places we'll probably visit later, due to various quests or just exploring. Plagiad will no doubt have crossed that path. Vivek will... main quest usually takes us here, probably. And Ebonheart, which is an Imperial seaside fort, actually. With a small village built around it, just people living there. But trade comes in. And Balmora, which is the inland town that lies on the river. And House of the Halalu Great House. So, I think we will get a Silt Strider, to be honest, because, yes, it seems like the smartest plan. We might come back and see about the business with Procius Vitellius, that tax collector, at some point. But for now, we'll go to Balmora and complete this small little task we've been given by the Emperor. Hello.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Same low price, eh? Very nice. So get a Silt Strider. And so that's your background. You're a caravaner, obviously. And we will select a destination. Okay, we'll travel. Right. So it's not it's pretty cheap, actually. She seems to like us, so we're gonna go to Balmora.
Why walk when you can run?
And there's that famous old quote right there. Why walk when you can ride? Well, Elder Scrolls. Morrowind, Elder Scrolls players probably know that saying pretty damn well. Don't know whether the developer... What am I doing over here? This is ridiculous. So yes, we're in Balmora, which also looks quite different. Council Club. Well, that seems to be a pretty... Being called a council club, that's it seems like a highbrow place. This is the richer side of town. Obviously. It's a merchant district. And up there, I believe, is the House Hailu estate sort of thing. There's 2 guard towers there. So various people around here. We have a guild of mages. No.
What's your
Guild of
story?
Fighters. My story? Well, I'm over in, and I have come in by boat to see Neen. Start a new life. After being imprisoned for a contract that went a bit sour, I should say. So, let's have a look at your background. You're a barbarian. Right. Little advice. Okay. Mercenary career. Advice good isn't too choosy. Don't take offense. I just mean they're relaxed, easygoing, get along. Legion has a lot tougher outfit and fussy about ends and means, if you follow me. And those House Redoran people, well, they're tough and sharp, but a bit tiresome in the duty and on a line. Okay. You implied a little secret. Someone attacks you first, you have the right to defend yourself. If someone doesn't attack you first, you're going to break the law if you attack him. Okay. It's okay. No, okay. Yeah, there's a self-defense law in this. Okay. No more. We've heard about mostly. And it talks about the different districts, the guilds, and Hightown is the administrative centre. Yeah. Templar manor houses. Shops, guilds, and trade houses, commercial districts over here. There's the labour towns, modest corner, cotton homes, south of the river, which is across the other side over there. That way. I have a bookseller. An armourer. Ah. Very nice. Maybe when I've got some more gold, we'll check this place out. That is... No, this sounds like a Khajiit name. Well, could be wrong, but it sounds Khajiit. It's a trader. So it's probably general wares. There's a guard there. Now, this is some of the coolest looking armor,
Wealth
I think.
beyond measure Outlander.
Usually dark elves. It's the outfit of the Halalu guards. This is the labour town over here. The poorer side. As there usually is in many cities. That's not where we want to go. Huh. This seems to be Corner Club. I think that is the South Wall Corner Club. And we can check out here to find out where this person, this Chaos Crusades is.
What's your story?
Okay, well, I'll tell you, but it's a bit of a... probably bore you. Welcome about more. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it. Otherwise, how can we start easy targets for inexperienced thieves? There are far too many ingredients for them to keep an eye on all of them at the same time. Ah. A little bit of experience in that field, have you? Cascades. Not a sugar tooth. Ah, yes. The Cascades, I think, is a moon sugar addict. That's why he's called a sugar tooth. But ask he must be around here somewhere. Okay. If you've played Skyrim but not the previous games, you'll know that moon sugar, any Elder Scrolls game, you'll find that moon sugar is a drug that the Khajiit seem to replicate and bring over here.
Yes?
It's a flat top hair. And his Bacaloclosius. Okay. Publican of the South Wall. Red beds. Limited selection of goods for barter. I'm looking at someone in particular. No, none of them. But qu'est-ce que c'est? It's a bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace. Then right up the stairs. Left at the top of the stairs. And down to the end of the street. Okay. Simple enough directions. Now, a lot of the quips, you know, things people don't like about, you know, Morrowind, is the fact there's no, like, directional compass sort of thing on the map. So you have to find everything via, you know, actually searching for it rather than there being like a marker. This isn't too much of a problem for me. I do like this idea of not having a marker. It adds a bit more depth to the game. It requires you to explore, which I think is better. It's a lot better. Yes, beautiful sky of Morrowind. This should be a place. And I think we knocked on the door and he said, "Come in," sort of thing. Didn't just, blunder in here and go, So this is Cascades.
Yes?
There's a bit of... he's balding. I believe we can see... Yes, there you go. Moon sugar. I'm sure he wouldn't like me looking into that kind of stuff. But okay. What? Yes, I'm Cascades. But what do you mean you were told to report to Cascades? What are you talking about? His name is O'Brien. His name's O'Brien. Perhaps you will let me look at it. Yeah, sure. Yes, very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants you to me to mentor you. It means you'll be following my orders. What? That's what it says? Oh. Well, it's as good a new start as any, I guess. It's better to have connections than not. So yeah, sure. Good. Welcome to the service. Never so brilliant. You're a new member of the Imperial Blades. Ah, yes, the Blades. Emperor's hidden eyes and ears and provinces. Yes. So the Blades do have this role as well as agents. You know, a secretive bunch as well. Not just the ones you see in Oblivion, where you're the protectors. Just like warrior protectors and stuff, but there's agents throughout the entire, like, Imperial realm. Because we obey, okay. Imperial Spy Master for Morrowind. Ah, quite a job. This is on the ranking Blades agent in Morrowind. You report to me, follow my orders, obey our rules, and you'll do fine. You can use my bed if you need to rest. But leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers. I can give you orders straight away. Blades trainers. Blades trainers. As Blades agents offer a training. Not free, of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. It's Rivline, Termalin, Nine Toes, here in Belmore, Goldra, Saran, Alderon, Gildan, Sjorvar, the Horsemouth. Lives in the hut west of Alderon, and Elone, the scout, can be found. Ah, we've met Elone. She said she couldn't offer training to us, but she didn't know if we were going to become a Blades or not. So, yes, we could pay her a visit again. So, Rivline. Where Rivline? Those two has the south upstairs. Tyre Melon. Two has the south downstairs. Okay, so pretty close proximity. Let's get to her. Leave my door facing south, go right down the steps. Turn left, head south, look for his door on your left. Okay. So what are your orders? First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need a covered identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. So, Fighters Guild. Okay, so we get to get given money, and we get told to, you know, do a few jobs for these guys. Join a faction, as you will. We could do freelance work. Okay, so he's given us some more money. This should give us enough to buy some armor. But I think I will leave that until next time. It's been going on for about half an hour now, so okay. Well, I'll see you next time, and if this series goes on, it will. And if not, it won't. So, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, goodbye.